Our next guest stops by the TCL studio. We have no idea what she's going to say. She usually does rapid readings with two members from our audience, but not today.
Nope. Instead, we're putting her on the spot. It's psychic and medium, Jodi Livon. She's here to answer all your questions.
Hi, Jodi. Jodi, this is the kind of segment that many people would not agree to do because there aren't prepared questions. These came from our audience, so I'm just going to reach in and we'll see what kind of question we have. You're on the spot. They've got a drum roll. And the Oscar goes to Jodi. Jodi, will I accomplish my career goals and find success after I move to New York? This is from an audience member. Raise your hand if you asked that question.
Unless your parents don't know.
Oh, that's our intern, Kayla. Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, wait.
Does your family know that you're moving? Okay, thank the Lord in heaven. That would have frightened me. Okay, that's the question. Will I accomplish my career goals and find success after I move to New York?
So there's many questions within that. First of all, the fact that you're brave enough to move to New York says a lot. So absolutely on that. I get such a good, light feeling inside of me. I would say absolutely. When you choose to do something that in your heart and in your soul you know you want to do, even though it's really scary, the universe rewards you in many ways. So I would say thumbs up.
Kayla, that's right. That's
what you wanted to hear.
Had that been negative, it would have felt really bad for Kayla. We would have to talk to her after the show. All right, Jodi, we've got some Facebook questions as well. This from Cheryl. She says, sometimes our TV will turn off and then it will come back on all by itself. I joke and I say, it's our ghost. She asks, could it be one of our loved ones coming to visit?
Absolutely. First of all, get your electric system checked. I mean, I'm a realist here, but yes, usually when something happens that consistently and it's nothing wrong with the television itself, absolutely that's one of the ways that those on the other side commit to saying hi to us. They'll monkey with electricity. They'll do a lot of things. They'll move fans, they'll move electric toys, battery-operated toys. So that's a yeah.
Okay. My brother likes to turn the lights on and off, or flicker the lights.
Oh, geez.
He was more dramatic.
Yeah, I guess so.
Here we go. Another fishbowl question here. This from a random audience member. How do you know when you have a feeling about someone, future or thoughts? Do you get a sensation or a feeling, or does a thought just come to you? So I think they're asking you a little bit about your process. How do you know when you feel like you're having this intuitive moment about somebody? Does it strike you very suddenly?
It can come on very suddenly. Usually it gets very quiet inside of me. So I start to be very aware of how my body feels. So if I get that up feeling in my tummy, that means there's something good. If I get a sinking feeling, that's a no. If my whole body starts to ache, that's I better stay away from this person, or something's up with this person that's not so great.
So your tummy tells you.
So it's a code. It's your intuitive code. You have a code. You just pay attention to what it means inside of you, and you look for patterns.
Wait, and I mean, that's when people say, like, I got a feeling in my gut. Like, what's your gut saying? You know, that's what they're talking about.
That's exactly what they're talking about. Pay attention.
Yeah,
okay.
We all have that.
Here we go. I'm reading these cold, so I hope nobody said a swear word in these. This from an audience member. I know people who have said that they have a home that they felt had spirits living in the home. What are your thoughts on that?
Yes. There's everywhere we go, right here, right now, there's a lot of spirits in this room right now that came with our audience members. There's spirits everywhere, but usually they're drive-bys or stop-bys. If you have a haunted home or a home where someone sort of planted themselves, a spirit, you can feel that. I would say absolutely. If you feel like there's someone in your home, then do a little research about it. If you feel like there's someone in the room that's not you, like all of a sudden you just feel like somebody's in the room, chances are they are. Just say a little prayer inside of you, put a little white light around you, and you're perfectly safe.
Here's one from Eileen in our audience. She says, I sometimes have a dream that comes true later. What does that mean?
That's a precognitive dream. So what happens is the universe gives us a heads up about what's coming. It's an emotional thing. It prepares us emotionally, even if we don't remember it till it's happening. Not so much so we can change it, but so we can be prepared for it. Sometimes we're supposed to change it, but oftentimes we're just supposed to be prepared for it. And a lot of people have them. It's one of the most common things I hear. And it's wonderful. Just say, yay, that's great.
Let me ask this, this from Laurel on our Facebook page. She says, Jodi, I will turn 70 in April. I've recently gone through a great loss. I'm hoping to continue being in service to others. Am I trying too hard? Is she short-circuiting the grief process? What kind of advice do you give the folks going through something tough?
So my sense is this is an incredibly sensitive woman. Feels like a woman, correct?
Yes.
Sensitive woman who wants to get back in doing what's normal to her because that's a healthy thing to do. If you've lost somebody, you want to get back to your normal groove. So I would say get back to your normal groove. If you need to take a break and do some more morning, that's an okay thing. But if you are guided to go help people, go help people. You can always take a break from it. We want to be comfortable. When we lose somebody, it's so devastating. We want to find some comfort. So some people eat chocolate, some people go back to work, some people cry, some people go to therapy, whatever feels good.
All right, here we go. We got time for one more, and this one was folded strangely. Lord help me, what's coming now?
That's the please pick mine fold.
Okay, well, I guess we've talked about this a little bit, but we'll ask it since it's written here. What are some signs to look for from loved ones who have passed on?
So it's just not only electrical things. It's a feeling that they're in the room when you wake up in the morning. It's turning on the radio and their favorite song is on. It's turning on Twin Cities Live and they've got their favorite food on. It's those kinds of things that come to you, or you feel like you see somebody from the side right there. Yeah. That can be it too. They come to you in many different ways. You open up a book, the first thing you see is their name, and it's not even a book about them. That's their way of saying, hi, I'm here, I'm directing you, and they'll send people to you. People that make you happy. You'll run into an old friend and you'll think, how did this happen? And you know your grandma really liked that person. Your grandma thought you should be around that person. She probably sent them in your direction.
Jodi, thanks for taking fishbowl questions from our Twin Cities Live audience today. We have posted a link to Jodi's website. We put that on our website, twincitieslive.com. You can also join Jodi for a new online class. It's called The Story of Your Soul, happening on January 16th. We posted details on how you can get 50% off, all that on our website.